Oh, no. Right before we go live, what is going on, YouTube? What is going on? It is your boy Big Play Slay here, coming back with another video or stream with my guy Nate to my right or left, however it has it on the screen.
Holy shit.
I mean, we were like supposed to do a free agency breakdown overall, which we'll do. But I mean, it's so hard not to talk about it. Deshaun Watson is going to go to the Cleveland Browns for 3 first-round picks and 2 additional round picks. Wow.
Oh.
That's nuts. I mean, wow.
Cleveland's gonna win this trade, bro. I guess, and you know what happens too? They're still gonna trade Baker. They could get even more. They can get the picks they got back from freaking Deshaun. You know what happens too?
Yeah,
that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And Baker's not even a part of the deal.
Facts. That's crazy. Well, I think they're gonna put one player in the deal. They should put at least one player in it. In my opinion, I think there should be at least one player in the trade. But
wow.
Damn, wow. So this is the deal. Ian Rappaport reported it. Let me see. Deshaun Watson, and I kept telling you, Nate, you kept saying Deshaun Watson to the Falcons yesterday. Deshaun Watson, I told you, wait. Eagles fans regretting getting ready for mediocrity. The season is over. Birdman, stop. No, I'm not even.
Oh my God!
I'm not even gonna deal with your stuff today. I'm just done. I don't feel like doing it. Go ahead.
Deshaun has got his deal.
I seen that 5 years.
$230 million. How much is that guaranteed?
I don't know, but
$230 million guaranteed. What the?
Wow! That's crazy. All right, this is the deal. The Browns and Texans. They're still finalizing the deal.
Yeah.
But it looks like 3 first-round picks plus at least 2 other assets.
So basically,
in a massive deal.
So I'm thinking a second. I think they should. I think it's 2. I think it'll probably be 2 seconds. One from this year.
I will talk about that after we talk about this, Birdman. But I realistically think if we draft good in the draft, I think we will be a playoff team. That should be very easy for us. And I understand it's sort of a harder schedule, but if we're just being honest, like, come on, let's just be real. Our schedule might look hard, but the thing is, our conference, the NFC, is just not good. Yeah, it's decent, but it's not good. I expect us to be a playoff team, whether you like it or not, because clearly it looks like, I don't know, man. Come on. He said draft picks are not going to make this team a playoff team. That's a gamble game. I understand that, but you also have to understand that's where you build your players through. I mean, that's where you build most of your team through. The Bengals the Bengals literally just went to the Super Bowl last year through the draft. I mean, Nate, am I right or wrong? The draft helps
you build your I would say that you build your prospects through the draft. So I think honestly with the Eagles right now, it just depends on Hurts. If Hurts does his thing and does what he has to do, get out the pocket, make his throws. Because I think honestly, he's not going to give you 40. He's not going to
big fridge. Go ahead.
He's not going to give you MVP quarterback worthy, but no, he's just going to be a guy who's just going to get out the pocket, make his throws, and do enough to win you the game. That's what Jalen Hurts has always been. He's not and what Bad Dog said, he's not a guy who's going to win you the game. He's a guy who's going to give you decent quarterback play, and then if you need him the most, he's clutch and he trusts himself. Not a lot of quarterbacks do that as much as he does. The best. He trusts himself. Even when he threw 3 picks versus the Giants, he almost won the goddamn game. Jalen Reagor caught one of those balls. You guys win that game. So I think Hurts
I,
is a
I
decent quarterback. I'm not saying he's a great quarterback. He's a decently good quarterback. He needs to show me more this year, but last year he did decent. I'm not gonna say he did amazingly good. He did decent.
I have to say this, Birdman. I honestly am legitimately getting tired of you talking about the quarterback position. It's getting annoying, bro. Like, and I understand, like, you want a quarterback and you gotta win a quarterback. I mean, well, you don't need a quarterback to literally legitimately win a Super Bowl, which you need it to be there. But the thing is, we're not in the AFC. If
Yeah.
we were in the AFC, I would have 100% traded for Deshaun Watson. But we are not in the AFC. So stop with all this quarterback
Yeah.
talk. There's no quarterbacks that are left out here for the Eagles to sign. If you're talking about a backup, sure. And I heard you talk about Minshew. Gardner Minshew is a terrible quarterback. He sucks. He's not that good. The more you keep saying he helped us win games this year, the more you could just go back and look at the actual last game of the season, the Cowboys game. He looked terrible. I mean, I understand he didn't have no one out there, but he had Quez for most of the game. Devontae was in there for a bit. So I stop. Come on, bro.
Minshew's a guy is
No,
what you
stop,
it's the perfect backup.
he's a backup.
He's the
He's a
perfect
fringe
backup because
starter.
he's a barely a starter, but he's not gonna give you a good quarter. Like he's a weird quarterback. Like it's like him and honestly with the Giants, I love Tyler Taylor. Like I'm happy with that shit. He's a great backup. He's just not a starter. That's what Jalen Hurts is, a starter. That's what he's been. He's not gonna give you a mate. Listen. You all can hate me as Giants fans. I think Hurts has shown promise than Daniel Jones has shown his whole career. And that little stint he did last year, what he showed me is a guy who can give you clutch quarterback play, which is something that Jalen Hurts has done with the Eagles. He's won games by himself.
And I have to say this.
Go, yeah.
Birdman, you were one of the people that were saying last year you would take a season where if you understood that you were going to rebuild and you got to the playoffs, you would be okay with that. Why are you mad if we didn't get to the Super Bowl, if we knew we weren't going to beat any of the teams that were going to get to the Super Bowl? I was mad that we got smacked by the Buccaneers, but
that's the Bucs.
Come on though, be serious. We're not gonna beat that team.
Now this year, I think the Bucs are even more stacked. Like now they got sacked on they got Godwin back. Godwin's that's their
I don't think we're gonna beat them either, but Brady is 45.
Now, they're the favorites. If they're in the NFC, they're the favorites right now as it stands because they got offensive line to hell now. They traded for offensive line like they don't get crazy. Oh wow.
Yo, who told him my name?
No, Logan. Logan says it all the time. He played forever.
Logan, oh my god.
Well, what's up? What's with BLS?
Yeah, don't call me that, BLS. I would. Boy,
y'all need receivers. I like
Jalen Hurts.
Birdman, I agree with that comment. You guys haven't done good drafting receivers. I agree. If you're going with Howie in the draft, he's terrible at drafting receivers. Like the only guy right now is Devontae. The only guy who's actually decently hit is right now Devontae's looked really good. So Devontae's hit. Everyone else, Rager dog is terrible. Quez is not a drafted guy. He's a guy you guys got. Did you guys drafted him?
Quez, yeah, we drafted Quez.
That's a good pick. And then who's your
Whiteside? He sucks. We don't got to talk about.
He's not good. So 2 out of those 4 guys you guys have hit on. So
statistically, last year I could agree with that, Big Bridge. You're good. You're good, BLS. You're good. You can call me that if you wanted to. You're good. I'm just playing, but Birdman says we are not beating the Packers.
Yeah,
which just lost Devontae Adams, but okay. I don't think they're going to be great
The
next
Niners
year.
gonna be
I
good.
think
I like
they're
the
a
Niners this
10-win
year.
team.
The Niners are they did better than they did ever done. So
The
I
Niners, I don't think we beat them. The Rams, they
no.
lost. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna
The
beat them. But
Rams
they
defense
just
is
lost
insane.
Andrew Whitworth. They lost Von Miller. They lost a lot of key contributors in that Super Bowl team. So, and the Cowboys literally just lost Randy, not
Gregory
Randy, but Randy Gregory. They lost
Cooper.
Cooper. And Dak legitimately with the ball is in his hands is not a good quarterback. I hate when people say that Dak is an elite quarterback when he has one playoff win on his resume. He has never beaten any other legitimate playoff team in the playoffs. He only beat a Seattle team that was riddled with injuries in 2018. That's it. That's all
Yeah.
Dak has accomplished. I hope that's what you think we're gonna lose to. I
And
think
Schefter
we're
just
not
put the
gonna be
trade on
better,
Twitter.
but yeah,
So Deshaun trade is now it's getting finalized, but now they're saying it's a third and a fifth. Those are the
it's getting
two
finalized.
other picks. Third and
Yeah,
a
it's
fifth.
getting finalized.
It's getting finalized, but now they have the picks in now. It's a third and a fifth. And a potential fifth. That's what they say. A
Yeah,
potential.
I think they are gonna agree to it in like the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at money 2 years, 11 million for Casey Hayward. What a bloody move. Oh, who signed Casey Hayward's?
That's a steal for Casey.
Wow.
Who got him? Wait,
Wow.
that's the Fat they signed. He went to the Falcons.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Oh, that's an underrated move.
Wow. Look at Atlanta.
That is an underrated move. You need superstar talent in the offense. Where it is ours? I think we're still working on that, Birdman. We're looking into guys like DK. I don't think we're gonna get DK. We're gonna look to guys more in the draft. There's a lot of guys that I'm pretty sure are gonna be ballers in this league in the draft.
Y'all get
Um,
Burks, man. Shit.
you gotta do your research to the draft, Birdman.
There's like a
And
tons of receivers in this draft class. Dotson
yeah,
could be a weapon
there's
for you guys. If you guys
there's
want to go
lots
second
of
round.
receivers in this draft, Birdman. So that can signify something already. There's lots of running back talent, lots of tight end talent. Um, I
Titans are really
understand that
good
it's
this
a
year.
gambling game, but that's yours.
There's good tight. I like the tight end classes here. The tight end class is really good.
But yeah, the Watson trade really messed up a lot of things. Be honest, if Howie leaves the receiver room the way it is, it's a wrap. I agree. I agree with that. That's like the only thing I've agreed with on today. Um, with you, Jalen Rager top 5.
Honestly.
Howie. Oh, Howie. Yeah, I got you, man. All right, now let's get into some
Yeah.
of the questions for today. Before we even jump into that, because Deshaun Watson got traded, um, that kind of messed up a lot of things. Deshaun Watson getting traded. But what, like Nate? Before we even get into this, please tell them your channel and stuff like that.
You guys probably already know me, the Nate Show. Used to be Nate Talk Sports, but changed the name, the branding, all that stuff, and yeah, Giants, Yankees, UFC, a lot, Knicks, definitely, and that's really it. Just me and Slay. We have something that Slay has announced on his channel, and we have a channel. We have another. Me, Slay, Logan, and Adrian have a channel that's called Airtime. Please subscribe to Airtime. It's something that me, Slay, Logan, and Adrian have been working on for like a couple weeks. So yeah.
No, Big Fridge. I went on and turned the TV off. So if you hear loud ass noise, I just turned the loud TV off. I didn't know it was that loud. I went to go check on it, and it was at like 90 or something like that.
Damn.
I don't know who did that, but yeah. Yeah, so you talked about the airtime podcast, right?
Yeah, that's already
Yeah.
up. So
So,
whatever.
by the way, on that airtime, me, Logan, and Nate, and Adrian, and Zion. Now
Yeah.
we are
Now,
starting that. When I think it's gonna be in like the next couple
couple.
weeks.
Yeah, whatever we have all of
Right.
time, we'll start it.
So yeah. Let me turn my camera off for a second. Deshaun Watson got traded. That's one thing that we've already discussed about. We all know it. So if people keep talking about it in the chat, we kind of already talked about that. So if I kind of skip over it, that is no like regards to you. I have already heard it.
So now it's official. It's a first, three firsts, a third, and a fifth.
Yeah.
That's the official trade now because PFF just reported it. So that's the official trade.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just get into the first question we have here for you. What did you think of the Giants free agency?
I think the Giants. I think I gave the free agency a A at least because I think we hit the we did we had to do offensive line. We got a really good guard. We got a really good center. We did what we had to do. It's not a like a last year's free agency where we just like signed everyone on free agency. But now we wasted a couple million on a couple offensive linemen. We actually got 3 offensive linemen because we signed someone before, Matt Gallo, who's actually a good swing tackle. I like him a lot from the Falcons. And I think honestly, the Giants, we did what we had to do. It's not like the Eagles offseason where they just went off, but I think honestly, the Giants offseason, we did what we had to do. Got offensive line, did some good on the defense, got a good backup quarterback in Tyrod. I'll take him as a backup any day of the week. So yeah, I like the offseason we had I like the offseason so far, but we have to do in the draft. The draft is what the Giants need to hit on this year.
And Birdman asked what first rounders what year? About the Watson thing?
I think is it let me go to the PFF because PFF has all the.
Yeah, I don't know what years it is. I'm assuming it's this year, next year, and the year after that.
It's probably what it is, but they didn't even report anything about the first yet. So
yeah, I'm expecting it to be a first this year, next year, and a first after that.
yeah,
So I'm
3,
expecting that to be 3, and a second. Well, you said a third and a fourth.
A third and a fifth.
A
So that
third
means
and a
both of those
fifth
will be
this
this
year.
year.
That's most likely going to be the trade. So yeah, this man's a King Von D right here. What up, MG? What's up, my guy? What up, man? What up, D Biggie? How are you, bro? How are you? Big Frid says Matt Gano is trash. That I'm not gonna. Yeah, and the Panthers have been making moves. They've just signed a couple of offensive linemen. As the trade goes down right now with Watson, that is kind of like the main topic so far of today. The Watson trade. But personally, what I thought of your guys' free agency, I thought you guys did okay. You guys got an offensive lineman, 3 or 2, a couple guys.
Yeah.
You got the lineman from the Colts.
Yeah.
And the Falcons, offensive lineman Matt Gano, who Bigford says is trash.
We got what's his name? We got the Bills center. He's pretty good.
Yeah, the Bills center. Yep. You got him. You released
Logan Ryan yesterday.
You released Logan Ryan. You released Devontae Booker, Kyle Rudolph. Is there another name I'm forgetting? Is
right
that it?
Now, I know we released Rudolph. We released Ryan. I think we're looking to trade Bradbury. That's a guy who in the next couple of days, I think honestly he's gonna probably go to the Raiders because right now him and Patrick Graham have been talking the last couple of days. So expect that to happen soon. But I think
Big Rich. I'm not going to read that.
Oh my god.
Go ahead though.
But yeah, I think honestly, the Giants, what we had to do is just start from the scratch. That's pretty much what I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, starting from scratch. And yeah, hopefully the Giants have a good year this year because man, we got roasted the hell out of last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that earlier today. Juju Smith to the Chiefs. I didn't want him either way.
Juju's a
I
clown,
didn't
man.
want Juju Smith-Schuster. I think he's too much of a diva. He's really not even. I mean, he's okay. He's not great.
He got
He gives
hyped,
you
man.
right. He gives you solid production, but he's not great. So
He's not a number
I
one as
didn't
people
want him.
expected. He's not a number
I'm good.
one.
Yeah, and we were already out of it 2 days prior before he signed with the Chiefs. So I
Oh,
didn't
and the
expect this.
Buckeyes. The Buckeyes just won today. They beat Loyola
Yeah,
today.
I seen that. BLSG says in the chat, y'all are going to be facing Villanova. Yeah, they are cruising by Delaware right now. My Auburn Tigers beat Jacksonville State today. So yeah, I'm
Y'all
happy
got to
about that.
kill Villanova, man. Villanova is such a trash school.
I
I hate
I don't think
Villanova,
they're
dude.
trash. I just don't think they're
You
as
know how
good as
bad it is,
people are
guys. When
saying
they
it.
lost this, they almost lost to my St. John's, bro. The Red Star. You know how bad that is. You
Yeah.
lost. You almost lost to a terrible, terrible team this year.
So let's go to this Eagles free agency. I know you're a Giants fan, so you don't like the Eagles. I don't like the Giants. I hate the Giants.
Yeah.
I would love to see them lose and lose and lose and lose. So yeah, and I seen that, Brokey. Juju and Mahomes' brother. Yep, they can do TikToks
Oh
together.
my
Facts.
god.
Jackson Mahomes. I mean, Birdman, if you want that on your roster, then it doesn't look like you
Jackson
want to win a Super Bowl.
Jackson Mahomes, like the couple clips I've seen from him throwing the football, pretty decent. Like honestly, he's been his dad's been putting this kid into work for football. So
Uh-huh. Yeah, Hassan Reddick. Yep. Yes, sir. We're gonna get into that. So Nate, you are a Giants fan. Looking from the outside, what do you think of the Eagles free agency?
when you guys got Reddick, you guys did what you guys had to do on the defensive line. You guys are looking to sign back. I think Cox. You guys said Fletcher Cox. Yeah.
Yep.
Um, I didn't understand that cut, but then you guys said you wanted to restructure him. Honestly, I thought you guys should have just restructured them and then just give him the new deal. But I definitely think Reddick is just gonna be a monster, man. The dude should have got signed he should have went. He should have got a big deal before he went to the Panthers when he was in free agency the other year. So last year. So
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys. He's top level. He's a really good edge rusher. So you guys finally got a really really good edge rusher who can help out. Who are his other edge rushers?
We got Josh Sweat and we got Milton Williams. We got Javon Hargrave. We
Yeah,
got what I think that's it right now.
yeah.
We're most likely gonna get a defensive end through the draft though.
And this is the only thing I'm saying. The Eagles need to draft a linebacker.
Yeah.
As you guys, if you guys don't draft a linebacker, your defense is just you all need that because you guys lost Singleton. He's one of the who makes tackles. Let's be real, his coverage sucks, but his in the box, pretty solid safety. No, not safety.
Yeah, BG. Oh my god. How did I forget about Brandon Graham? Wow.
Oh,
Brandon Graham. Wow, I need to smack myself up beside my head. I forgot about Brandon Graham. Yeah, we have Brandon Graham. I forgot about that. He is all I don't know how I forgot about that. We still have Brandon Graham, so you could throw that in there as well.
yeah.
But yeah. Primetime says, what is Howie doing? Sitting with his thumbs up his ass. That's hilarious. The thing is, Primetime, you can't really blame Howie. I know we haven't done too much, and every other team right now is making moves happen. The Raiders just got Devontae Adams, the Broncos got Russell Wilson, the Chargers got JC Jackson, Khalil Mack, and the Browns just got Deshaun Watson. But the thing is, I personally feel like we should legitimately just like wait
Yeah.
and just be patient. Because if we really be patient, I'm telling you, man, we can get a
So
lot happen. Like I think we're gonna get a defensive end through the draft personally,
yeah.
but like we gotta we
I'm
gotta
telling you what
wait
right now,
and see
man.
what happens.
Chat. I'm telling you what right now. The Eagles, what they're doing is smart because you in free agency, everyone gets paid more than they're supposed to be. It doesn't matter what player you are. You could be like an average player, you still get paid $30 million off the book. So I think
Hmm.
honestly, what the Eagles are doing is signing players who are smart, who fit the scheme, and that's what you have to do if you're the Eagles. You don't want to sit someone who doesn't fit your scheme and then just say, yeah, he's the best player on the market, we'll just snag him and then you guys have to change your scheme due to that player. It's like that situation is what the Giants did with Galladay, which Galladay at the moment fit the Garrett scheme. Now he doesn't fit the Dable scheme, which is Dable scheme's more down the field stuff that Galladay does not have no separation. So you all
That's
have a
what I'm
team
saying.
that is the Sirianni screen, which is just pound the ball and then make Hurts do what he has to do in the pocket. So
Hmm.
you
I
all getting good
agree.
players.
I think Howie is up to something. I completely agree with you on that, D Biggie.
You all
Um,
need to hit on this draft though. This is the draft you guys have to hit on.
yeah, we have to hit on this draft.
For
Not
the
only
picks, you
that,
guys have to hit. Four
yeah,
picks.
not only that, but we have to just fill out the depth on the roster.
Yeah.
Because it's
Linebacker,
tightening up right now.
your running back group is pretty good. So I think you guys can at least get someone later on. You guys don't really need one as much as the Giants need depth at running back. So I think running back, you guys are pretty good. Receivers, you definitely need a number one because at this point, Devontae's a number one, but you guys need a number two beside him. So whatever the Eagles want to do, I think Burks is a perfect fit for you guys. Burks is just a jump ball freak, has good speed. That guy's when he gets to the NFL, he's just going to be a beast. So I definitely like Burks. You guys definitely need secondary help. You guys' secondaries ain't the best as it used to be. So next to Slay, you guys need definitely a number two next to Slay. Safety, you're pretty good safety. You're not like terrible at safety. You guys are pretty good. So secondary overall, you guys need help on depth wise. And your front seven's insane besides linebacker. So I think that the
Mhm.
Eagles overall, they could be a really good team. It just depends if they have to just hit on this draft.
Yeah. Um, we can focus on fixing the holes on this team. I completely agree with you. Now that Watson is out of the running, yep, we can definitely focus on just fixing the depth in the whole entire roster of this team.
Yeah.
We have to reconstruct and be a team that can go all the way because we want Super Bowls. And new, I just heard about that. I
It's
actually
dude,
just got a
terrible, man.
notification about that like 5-10 minutes ago when the Watson stuff happened. I seen that he tweaked his knee. What happened to it? Like, is he
It was
good?
dude. He's not good. I'm telling you right now, he's dropping his ass off now. That shit. That's why I hate these school workouts, man. I
Mhm.
hate it because on the field, you should not be on the field when you have a month to trade for the draft.
Yep.
Be in the
I
weight. Like, honestly, the best when my football players I've talked to say the best thing you need to do just be in the weight room. Get
Mhm.
the weight room is better than being on the football field and then you mess up your knee and you're out for the season. So it's
I mean, I want Jermaine Johnson. I've
Johnson's a beast,
always
man.
wanted him. A big fridge. You know that I've wanted him, him or Ojabo, but I want Jermaine Johnson. Like I love this dude. I think he can be like another version of Von Miller. If he stays constant. Um, that might be like a slight reach, but he kind of plays like him. Like those long arms, long frame, with his quick speed. I want that on my team. That dude is a dog. Um,
So the
yeah,
report
we
is
could get
saying
him.
that
We could get him.
he limped off the field and then the trainers helped him. So I think it's not going to be too bad, but I don't know, but it's not going to be looking the best for him.
Yeah, we can still get him, BLSG. It's not like we can't get
Yeah,
him.
he won't fall off too much.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
saying
not
he's
gonna
not
fall
gonna.
off too much. If it's like a little tweak in his knee, he's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
he would just That's easy. That's easy. Just you sitting, recovering, therapy, and you're good. That's not even physical therapy. If you just get that instead of surgery, it's probably better because I had a chance to go to surgery or physical therapy. I chose therapy, and it's much better than surgery because surgery is terrible. That thing
Could
that's
be.
like yeah. Yeah,
I don't know
corral.
if it's
That's
gonna be
different.
like
Corral's
Correll's
different.
injury.
That is
That
different.
that was just a crucial, gruesome knee injury that
Yeah,
I feel bad for the dude. I hope he, quickly recovers. But I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
he's
Um,
definitely second round talent. He's definitely second round talent.
we still need to sign safeties. Rodney McLeod is still a free agent. So I agree with that. For me personally, my thoughts on the Eagles free agency, so far, I personally like what we've did in free agency so far. Um, I think we've had a solid free agency. We haven't had the greatest free agency, but as
Yeah,
the Biggie pointed out earlier, I think Howie Roseman is up to something. Um, I truly think he is up to something. We don't know what it is, but he is up to something. He wanted to restructure Cox's contract. He got that to work. He saved money through there just because it's not a post June 1st cut. So I
hmm
feel like the more, time, goes by, the patience is gonna be there. I think stuff will, be constant and then it starts to happen quickly. You see news about this team and then news about the Eagles quickly starting to come up through the draft. I think it's gonna be more through the draft. But free agency, I like what we did in terms of the Hassan Reddick signing. I thought that was a good signing. 3 years, 45 million, $15 million a year, or $15 million. I think it's $15 million fully guaranteed every year. Um,
Damn.
for the next 3 years, I think it's $30 million guaranteed,
For
or
Reddick,
$30 million that comes with the incentive, but it's going to be $15 million a year. So
what
I
contract are
like
we talking
that
about?
signing, and we restructured Cox's contract. I'm pretty happy about that. It looks like we'll restructure his contract. I think it's good in a sense, but we still have to get younger though. We need to add more dogs on this team, and that's kind of what I'm focused towards, and kind of more leveraging too. And we made a couple roster moves with Greg Ward, Andre Charchi, and then Nate Herbig got tendered. I think that was good in terms of like roster moves. Greg Ward has been on this team for like forever. And then we release Alex Singleton. He becomes a free agent. We don't sign his tender. And then, um, big fridge. And then we also I don't think we brought back Boston Scott. So Boston Scott right now he is a free agent,
hmm
and I'm pretty sure Nate is happy about that.
Oh, thank God! Please, I hate that guy, man.
Breaking big place Slay's famous fried chicken. A recipe has been leaked per Nacho, bro, bro. Yeah. So
Wish we
that's
could
kind of
get
how I felt.
Roman, but shit.
hmm what
Overshadow
would
that
be your
recipe.
favorite free agency signing? For every
Oh,
team, just for like teams, like out of all the teams that did something in free agency this year, who was your favorite free agency signing? And we'll add a trade in there too. Who was your favorite trade in free agency signing?
um, as it stands right now, this is tough. I think honestly, I'm gonna give it to the Raiders with Chandler Jones.
That's
I think
good.
I think what Jones is shown as an edge rusher is just a beast. What he's helping and on the field, he's edge one easily. Like he's sick. 10 sacks last season. He's gonna give the Raiders. instant help at edge.
Yeah. I like the Chandler Jones sign. What's up, B Hub? What up, bro? And I'm pretty sure you're saying wow over the Deshaun Watson trade.
Yeah.
But I personally feel like that was a great signing for the Raiders. You know, they just traded for Devontae Adams, so that makes it a lot better. But I personally think my favorite signing of free agency so far would probably have to be. It's such a tough choice, but I think right now it's really between J.C. Jackson to the Chargers
Hmm.
or I mean I gotta say Marcus Williams to the Ravens. I really like that signing. It's not big names. Marcus Williams is not like the biggest name, but he's a really good player, and he goes to a team that is constantly getting better every year. Um, and that conference right now, in terms of quarterbacks, or I mean that division in terms of quarterbacks, is just stacked. You see what the AFC West just did with quarterbacks in that entire division in general.
Yeah.
The AFC North said, "Why not? Let's go add Deshaun Watson to the Browns." And then now there is three quarterbacks in the top 10 in the AFC North. That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about that, by the way? Like, there's three quarterbacks in the AFC North that are top 10 quarterbacks. There is four in the AFC West.
Yeah. Just the AFC in general is just the NFC just looks like a D. It looks like the NFC. Let's just say this: the AFC looks like a D1 school that are just like dominant for years, and then the NFC just looks like a D3 school who can't even do like our the NFC quarterbacks. There's only two that I on the top of my head right now is it's Brady and Rodgers right now. As
Yeah.
it stands right now, they're the most elite guys.
And
There's like
then
guys that could,
Stafford
yeah.
is right after them.
Yeah. And then in the AFC, you can go through everyone. Like it's like Herbert, Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, now Watson.
Yep.
Like it's like there's so many like there's like top 5 guys in that. So I think honestly, as it stands right now, the AFC just looks like it's like they're gonna one of the teams in that division. I think right now is just they're gonna win the division. They're gonna win the. I think one of those teams can win the Super Bowl easily. Like it,
Mhm.
I think with those quarterbacks now in the AFC is just gonna be fun to watch.
I agree. Um, I I think the AFC in general is just so freaking good. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, if you don't have a top 10 quarterback in the AFC, you won't win a Super Bowl.
we
Like,
ain't doing this shit again, Big Fridge. The Bills,
I
you can now lock the Bills right now.
no,
There's
the Bills are winning the Super Bowl this year. I'm sorry to say that, but that team is so freaking stacked. Like, it's not even funny.
Mitch
They
said it earlier. Now
This
Mitch
is
is
their
gonna.
year. This is the Buffalo Bills year. I'm
Are you
sorry
gonna
that I
this
said
year?
that.
Are they gonna run the ball? Are they actually not gonna give Allen 40 freaking times to throw the football? And then they're because listen, the Chiefs didn't lose much. They
Mhm.
didn't lose literally anyone. So they're still gonna be
Yeah.
the same team. The Raiders, as we said, they got better.
Yep.
As when we keep on going on the list, I think the Bills, they're definitely be the AFC championship game. I just don't know who they're gonna verse yet, but they need to show me that they can make that Super Bowl run now. They have their chances.
He's trying to recruit himself to the Browns.
Dude, if that actually happens, holy shit.
Well, yeah, I don't want that to happen, but if that happens, good luck to
AB has
whoever
talent,
faces the
man.
Browns next year.
I still say this. AB still has talent. It's just he just wastes on stupid shit, man. Like it's like he is one of the like honestly, he's making the Hall of Fame with the stats he has. He's just his just the problem is he just makes stupid decisions. Like it's like AB. I love watching AB play. He's still arguably right now. He's on the football field, insane receiver. But off the field, different. He's different type of guy. So AB,
Hmm.
if his mind is straight right now, get that man, give him a contract. If it's mind is straight, just give him the contract.
Right. Yeah, man. I think right now, like personally, the Bills, I legitimately just think this is their year. I mean, they added Von Miller, and I understand Watson just got traded to the Browns. We all know that. And I think that team is going to win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. Um, I think just like personally, the Bills, their defense is legitimately getting better. That
Yeah.
was a crucial mistake in the AFC Championship game. I mean, not the championship game, the AFC Divisional round with the Chiefs. Their defense fluffed up, just to say it, or just to put it that way.
Yeah.
Um, and they didn't have really that much of a running game. Their running game was mostly Josh Allen getting out of the pocket. So they need to add a running back to the draft. That's what they should do. They should get Kenneth Walker or Isaiah Spiller in that first round. So that's what I think the Bills should do. But if they do that, that team is winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey White is back as well. Tre'Davious White is back too. I understand they lost Cole Beasley, but they still have Isaiah McKenzie, Gabriel Davis, and Stephon Diggs,
They
plus Dawson Knox. And they
yeah.
just added OJ Howard. So,
Which OJ, let's be real, he didn't get a good shot with the box. Like OJ, he's so much like I can't believe they wasted that guy's talent, man. Like he's 27 years old.
mm-hmm.
And when he got drafted, people were saying this dude's an insane weapon, and they didn't lose him. So I'm not. I think OJ, he's a great tight end. It's just the problem is the Bills have to get this guy on the field, man, because Gronk replaced him so easily. But it was Gronk, because honestly, it's Gronkowski, so of course you're gonna start Gronk over OJ. But let's see what Howard has, man. If he becomes that number one tight end, great for him. He gets a payday, great for him.
I don't think he's going to be that number one tight end because they have Dawson Knox, but
They could remember the Bills go 2 tight end sets.
yeah, 2 down sets. But I mean, they don't have Dabble anymore, so like I don't know how they're going to run their offense.
Dorsey's the same. I'm telling you, Dorsey is a replica of Dable.
Mm-hmm.
He's Josh Allen's quarterback coach. He was the quarterback coach last year, so him and Allen know really well. So he's definitely already connecting with the players.
Yeah, and didn't they get the Panthers didn't they get the Panthers offensive coordinator? Joe Brady?
No, Dabble's their not Dabble. Dorsey's their coordinator.
No, I know he's their coordinator, but isn't Joe Brady their quarterbacks coach now?
I'll look up Joe.
But yeah. Jesus Christ.
He's the quarterback coach? Yeah, he's the quarterback's coach. Holy shit.
That's gonna help Josh Allen a lot too.
And him and Dorsey are really close, so I definitely like Dorsey a lot.
Right. Brady is the quarterback's coach of the Buffalo Bills. So that already helps out Josh Allen enough. Watson, $230 million.
Yeah,
that is 80 more millions than Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers is getting paid $200 million.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Deshaun Watson deserves it, though. He is a top 5 quarterback when he's on that field.
I hate the disrespect he's on ESPN. Like, it's just so terrible.
Yeah. It sucks. But, we've been on this topic for a little minute. Let's get to the next topic.
What's up, Dante?
What's up, Coach Dante? Yeah, man, Deshaun Watson. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it. Dante, whenever you want the link, bro, I'll send it to you on Twitter, man. I got you. I'll send you the link right now on Twitter. If you want to come on here with me and Nate and just discuss about this Deshaun Watson thing, I got you, man. I just want to get your thoughts on how you feel about this trade. But do you think
I'm being real, man?
Yeah.
I'm being real and I'm not faking this a lot. You all got a lot of good picks. It's just the problem is now you guys have to use those picks correctly. So I think right now, as it stands right now, the Browns got a top 5 quarterback. So I'm going to give it to the Browns, but shit. The Houston, they got value for that guy. So,
yep. So, yeah, man. I could send the link. The Falcons choked again. Yeah, the Falcons were
Ah,
waiting. That's sad. We can talk about that, Big Fridge. You
Fridge,
guys waited. You waited for like 3
you guys
days
waited too long, man.
just to see Deshaun Watson go to the Browns. That's sad. That's tough. Juju to the Chiefs. Yep, I seen that. That's a good move for the Chiefs. Jackson Mahomes will definitely like that. Just saying. Um,
You said
but yeah, man.
Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson Mahomes, because they have the little TikTok thing.
Yeah, oh yeah, the TikTok thing.
And Coach Dante says, no, Bigford says they wanted Terrell. I mean, you get Deshaun Watson though, and you just added Casey Hayward. I understand AJ Terrell is a really good freaking defensive back, but would you not want to give up? I know that might be a little too much. They were trying to get a lot out of that trade. And I know Falcons fans don't want to get rid of AJ Terrell, because he's a good cornerback. It's Deshaun Watson though. No disrespect to you, Big Fritz, because I know you're a big AJ Terrell fan, but you're getting Deshaun Watson. Would you do it, Nate, if you were the Falcons?
The Falcons, they need to trade all their picks. It's like the Falcons situation. They would probably give away Matt Ryan. They will probably give away, I'll say 3 first-round picks, because Texans are probably looking at 3 first-round picks all the time. So they probably want the best offer possible. So if I was the Falcons, dude, I would do anything to get that guy. That guy easily makes you a contender easily.
Yep, I agree. So, do you think your team should have gone out and spent more in free agency?
No, our cap is terrible, so I'm good right now.
I like that answer. I agree with you. And I seen that Kyle Pitts said curveball ... on Twitter.
He's not getting traded.
Yeah,
Stop with
Colts in talks to acquire Baker Mayfield. I seen that. I think that is going to happen. The Colts need to get on this right now. They could get Baker Mayfield.
If you're getting Baker,
go get him.
Don't even look. I would just give them 1 first-round pick and get out the room. He's not worth. I'm telling you right now, he's not worth 2 first-round picks. What has Baker done in his career that deserves him to get 2 first-round picks?
But Baker, the thing is, I've never understood the hate towards Baker. Browns fans. Right, but let me say something right quick though. Browns fans, and me, B Hub, and a couple other guys were talking about this yesterday in the Discord. The deal with Browns fans, some Browns fans, is you get Baker Mayfield. He's above average in terms of quarterback play. He had an injury last year. Let's remember that. He had an injury last year. He's getting hit by players left and right. He still makes it throughout the season and plays most of the games. How can you play like that? He was decent without the injury. So imagine if he goes to a team where the team is kind of set for him, which the Colts are.
Yeah, I think that's a great fit. But if I'm the Colts, I'll give him 1 first-round pick, a second, and a 5th, and a player, get out the room, get that trade happen. If I'm the Colts.
Nah, that's too much for Baker.
Let's go to his stats. 17 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. You said injury. Let's go to his 2020 season, which is really good. This is his good season. I think this is when Baker was the best comfortable in. 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That's a great year. Let's go to 2019. 22 touchdowns with 21 interceptions.
Terrible.
That is, with the weapons he had, that's what Baker has been. And then in his rookie year, everyone knows he was the rookie of the year. 27 touchdowns and 14 interceptions.
I agree with Brokey 7-11 right here. I think it's going to be a second and a conditional third. Yeah. I don't expect it to be a first. I don't think he's worth a first round.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm not saying he's trash. I just think he's not worth a first round.
Yeah, Matt Ryan or Baker. I agree with Big first. Matt Ryan should be traded to the Colts too. one of those quarterbacks needs to
Baker,
be traded to the
Baker's
Colts.
better because I think Baker's potential is better because
Yeah,
Brian's getting older. So I'm going with
yeah.
Baker.
I would go with Baker too if it was one of those quarterbacks, but I think like if it was between those two, you're trying to win a Super Bowl in the next couple of years. I'd go for Ryan just because I've seen what he can do with like a team set. You know, if a team set around him, he got to the Super Bowl and damn
Yeah.
near almost beat the Patriots, but they choked.
He's clutch, man. I just think Matt Ryan with a good team.
Yeah, he's good. He's solid. But he's old, so
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the only problem. He's 36 years old, so don't expect him to get traded.
he's a retirement home within itself.
Yeah.
Um, Baker
You need
gonna
a
get
very,
be a
very
worth
good offensive line with that guy. You need a very good offensive line.
Baker gonna be worth a third round pick in my opinion. They have to trade him. I agree.
Yeah,
Um, so what was your favorite signing for your team?
My team.
Yeah,
For the Giants, as it stands right now, as free agency went, I'm gonna go with Ricky Seals Jones.
I forgot that you guys got
We got
him.
him on a cheap 1 year deal. He's going to be contending for our number one tight end because he's our own. We have him right now on the roster. I think we have 2 tight ends, so we're definitely going to draft one in the draft. I'm honestly saying that the Giants are drafting a tight end in the draft. So I think with him and whoever our next tight end is going to be, our future tight end is going to be, I think that's a solid tandem. Ricky Seals Jones is going to be down on field at the right. He's a good red zone target. He's 6'5". Like, that's an insane tight end to get at your tight end position. He's decently good at run blocking. Really good. Has a really good route tree as a tight end. I think he's a good signing. I don't really think it's a low risk, high reward signing. So I like Ricky Seals Jones.
Yeah. I like that signing too. For me, I like the Matt Glanowski or whatever his name is from the Colts.
I like him too.
I like that signing for you guys the most because you really need an offensive lineman. One more month until Kayvon is a 30 bird. Wrong. One more month till Kayvon is an Eagle. But yeah. You can send me the link. I already sent it to you, Dante. I already sent it to you. So go to your Twitter inbox, you got it. Yeah, man. If you've seen it, you got it. But yeah, for me, for the Eagles, what was your favorite signing that my Eagles did? I guess
Reddick, easily.
Reddick. It's really got to be Reddick. That's an easy question. Easy answer.
Because I like Reddick. I'm not going to hate Reddick because he's on the Eagles. I think Reddick is an insane player, so.
I agree, Big Fridge.
Then he deserved to get paid. How many years is dude getting 10 plus sacks?
Yeah. And then what signing shocked you the most through free agency? Or trade?
What shocked me? I'm gonna go with can I go trade?
Okay, do that.
I'm saying Adams. Like, that shit confused the hell out of me yesterday. I was like, okay, I'm at dinner. I'm like, okay, let me see what I get. I go get my notification on my phone. Devontae Adams gets traded. And then I look, I keep on scrolling, and then it's can someone explain how the hell did the Raiders do that?
Because Derek Carr and Devontae Adams went to the same college. That's why. And they are really good friends.
They just had a trade a couple of days ago. They come today and they say, yo, let's get to more trades. Like, the Raiders front office has been killing this offseason, so.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Christian Kirk
too, bro.
getting
Christian Kirk $18 million.
I completely agree. That was for me too. Christian Kirk getting paid $18 million plus Zay Jones getting paid $10 million a year. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, what? Jaguars, come on.
The Jaguars just didn't care. They didn't care.
They just threw money at players, bro.
That's what happens when you have a Doug Peterson head coach.
Yeah. Now we'll go to some of your biggest winners Who do you think were your 5 biggest winners of free agency in terms of teams? And yeah, I that was crazy too. That was crazy, Big Bridge. Welcome round, dude, for you. What's up, YTC? What up, man?
Yeah, and we just got a report from Adam Schefter that Jameis Winston is expected to be back with the Saints. So
That's a solid deal. Thank you. Watson says, where are you hiding? I'm still shocked Davante Adams genuinely chose the Raiders over the Packers. Honestly, like, even though like the Packers have, A-Rod and all that, I still feel like the Raiders situation right now,
yeah,
in terms of just like trying to go get a Super Bowl,
yeah,
is better than the Packers situation, even though the Packers team is still really good. Like, you get Aaron Rodgers, that's what your team does and gets elevated.
What's up,
But
Dante?
they have no receivers, so
What's good?
hey man, dog.
Y'all did you had to do, man. You guys had to do what you had to do.
Dante, I mean, we know you just showed up, but we know you're not under the rock. We know you're not living under a rock or something. You know what happened. Deshaun Watson got traded to the
Oh, hell no. Like I say, one thing about Dante, when someone get traded or a team play bad, my team play bad, I'm still the same Dante. I'm still smiling, still laughing. But like I say, we got the first round picks, which is I actually
that's great.
That's all I care about. That's all I didn't want to know. I knew the Texans wasn't getting no Baker Mayfield because they already came out and said Davis Mills is a starting quarterback. And Davis Mills was really, really good last year. He was really, really good for us last year. And if you ain't watched the Houston Texans too much, which I know a lot of people haven't, but again, he was the second best rated rookie quarterback in completion percentage, touchdown passes, But I liked the picks. We got 2 picks in the first round. One is 13 and one is 3. And we're going to get some good value in this draft. Getting those picks, hey, I like it.
Yep. I completely agree with you. You guys, I legitimately think you guys, of course the Browns just got a top 5 quarterback. You get Deshaun Watson, your team is kind of damn near set already. Now it just gets elevated more and more because you got Deshaun Watson. But the Texans got 3 first-round picks, and they got 2 additional.
Hey, that's and you know what? I want to give credit to Nick Caserio. He never budged about what he wanted. He never came out about what he wanted, what he wanted. That's been his deal from the start. The 3 first-round picks, he said it from the start, and no team would offer. So I'm happy. I'm glad that Nick Caserio didn't budge up off his deal and get rid of Watson for a bag of chips or nothing like that. He did what he wanted. He did he controlled what he wanted to do. Hey, I want 3 first-round picks and more. And he played that deal perfectly. Nick Caserio did that deal perfectly.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't trade for him because we damn sure.
I know I'm an Eagle fan too, but I would love, the Texans are my number 1 team. And I would love to commit highway robbery, but we robbed the Cleveland Browns, so
I'm surprised y'all didn't get a player though. I would have asked for a player.
I would take that, bro. Go fuck.
Yeah, but like I understand that, but it's still Deshaun Watson. You have to at least ask for 1 player at least in that. One. I don't.
They're getting
5
I
wouldn't
have
done
in those
Ward,
picks.
but
They're getting
bro,
5 players.
Davis Mills definitely played better than Lawrence, Wilson, Angel. I completely agree.
Yeah,
Mills. I think Mills. I like Davis Mills' swagger. He carries a good swagger with him. He seems like a good dude. Good locker room guy. The players love him. Lovie Smith loves him. And another thing I have to say about Davis Mills is for what he had to work with last year, he had solid stats.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, you tell me who can work with that Texans team last year. And he beat the Chargers, too, last year.
Hey, we the reason why the Chargers didn't actually make the playoffs. Because if the Chargers beat us, they beat Denver, they in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So we the actual reason why the Chargers did not really make the playoffs and made that game between the Raiders and Chargers big. We made that game big for them. But actually the Raiders probably.
Yeah. B-Hub, I think that's why they didn't put a player in that trade, because they just wanted the picks and not to they wanted to save the cap space. The
Yep.
Texans didn't want to just add players. They need to save some cap space. Especially if you're trying to build for the future.
The Texans, I'm happy with Caserio. What he did was he stayed with the game plan he had for all.
Yep.
He stayed with the game, like he didn't change. Like that's a lot of GMs and now in the NFL, they're like, yeah, let's just get this guy off the books just for no reason. No, he said, I'll take the contract first season. I'll take the contract, and then I'll trade him. So it's now.
It didn't matter how disgruntled he got. What some GMs do when a player get disgruntled and refusing to talk or getting involved in the locker room and stuff like that, or talking down on the players or posting stuff on Twitter and rushing them to get up out of here. Nick Caserio didn't panic or not. He didn't panic. He stuck to the same. He stuck to the same game plan. Hey, I'm going to get the right deal for you. What if you like it or not? We're going to keep you here until you get the right deal for you. Get the right deal for you. And he definitely did that. He definitely did that. Yep. Most GMs panic. Most GMs panic and rush and try to get the player right up out of there right away. It don't go by the game plan. But Nick Caserio went by the game plan, and he actually got the deal the way he wanted. Was the 3 first-round picks, and you got 2 more other picks too. Man, you got a lot of play. That's a lot of value in this draft that you're gonna get, and that's a lot of picks in the future that you're gonna have.
Mm-hmm. So we've been talking about just like the overall free agency so far. Dante, me, and Nate. We've just been breaking it down. What for the entire free agency? What was like your favorite signing of free agency? Like for any team.
One of my favorite signings of this free agency, I'm gonna go with Allen Robinson to the Rams. I think that's a very good signing. That's gonna help out. Now Robert Woods is available for trade bait now, but you got Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson, Tyler Higbee. That's gonna be dangerous. Now that's gonna free up Cooper Kupp a lot. And plus they want to get Odell Beckham when they want to try to sign him back. But adding Allen Robinson, another receiver over there along with Cooper Kupp that takes some pressure. Then you got Van Jefferson as well. I think that team is still going to be scary. I think, Allen Robinson is going to be really, really good helping Matthew Stafford out and giving him another weapon over there.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And then what was your favorite signing for your team?
My favorite signing for the team is the picks. We didn't do too much. When we signed Desmond King, we signed Chris Moore, who's really good. We signed Chris Conley, who's okay in and out. But the picks was the favorite move for me.
I mean, I would be happy about that too. You get 3 first-round picks.
Yep. 2 in this year draft.
2 of this. Yep. Damn, bro. Like, shoot, they almost wanted 4 first-round picks. So that just goes to show you, bro. That just goes to show you how good Deshaun Watson is. As people argue that he's not.
We tell everybody that how good he is. To give up 3 first-round picks for the guy.
Yeah, Eagles champ is happy as hell, bro. He didn't get
Watson. He already know. Just imagine if we fleeced the Eagles, bro. He would have been. He already mad about the Howie Roseman deal. He already mad.
Yeah. But $230 million guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but like I don't know. I don't know if you should have paid Watson that much money because he hasn't played in a year, but he's still a really good quarterback.
He's still gonna be a really good quarterback, and he's gonna have he's gonna have the whole off season to work. He's gonna have the whole off season and now he can train. And he's gonna be good. He's gonna have a whole OTAs and a whole training camp, a whole preseason. So he's got time. He's got plenty of time. And unfortunately, we got to see him again this year. We got to see the Browns this year. So hey,
I feel bad, but
I feel bad.
I would feel bad, man. But for Dante, what signing shocked you the most in free agency?
Oh man, the signing that shocked me the most was definitely, and it caught me off guard, was Devontae Adams. That's the signing. That's what got me off guard the most. I thought Green Bay was gonna leverage something to try to get him signed back, but Devontae Adams was pissed off about the organization, and he thought Rodgers kind of turned his back on him a little bit and thought about himself. So Devontae Adams said, "Hey, I'm not playing under a franchise tag. I won't be playing this year." And I don't blame him because he deserves every bit of his money. He deserves every bit of his money he deserves. So go out there and get your bag. And the Raiders stepped up and gave him his money.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Bone in the Bonehead says, "I honestly don't care if we got Watson or not. I just want Howie to make some moves and try something. I'm just saying, all we got is Hassan Reddick." I agree with you. I think we should make a little bit more moves. The thing is, it's like if we tried to make a splash for Marcus Williams or Allen Robinson, that would have taken up most of our money. So I really don't know if we would have because the cap, honestly, I think it's a myth. The cap really doesn't even exist to me. Like the Browns just paid Deshaun Watson $230 million, fully guaranteed. So the cap is a myth to me. But Nate had to go, by the way. So I'm gonna be shutting down the stream in a couple here. But Dante, what were 5 biggest winners in free agency for you?
My 5 biggest winners is, you got to go with the Chargers.
Yep.
You got to go with the Raiders on 1. Got to go with the Broncos. I think the Broncos did a very good job. I think they did a very good job of getting their quarterback. Another winner, Cleveland. I'm gonna go Cleveland. They got the best top 5 quarterback in the draft. They got a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I don't know about the Amari Cooper deal, but I'm gonna go with Cleveland. And it's hard to kind of name a 5th winner for me. And I think Jacksonville did okay. Even though they overpaid for 2 couple receivers, I can't be mad at that because they're trying to be competitive. I can't be mad at them being aggressive. So those are my 5 favorite winners in this trade free agency.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, man. I think right now the 5 biggest winners for me is the Browns, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Broncos.
Yep.
And let me see, one more AFC team that did something good. And all the AFC teams are good, bro. It's so hard.
We got 4 teams in the AFC West. That's no doubt. Them no doubters right there.
Facts. I think the Eagles did good. I think the Texans did good. I think both of our teams did good.
Yeah.
And then just like a final team, I'm gonna just throw the Ravens in there. Yeah. The Ravens, I like that one. I'll throw the Ravens.
I like Marcus Williams that they got. That's a good safety right there. But I feel sorry for teams like Atlanta. They're going to need a quarterback. I feel sorry for New Orleans. They need a quarterback now. And, hey, now Atlanta is on the verge of probably trading Matt Ryan, who came out. They already, was going to put him in the they were going to trade him away if Deshaun Watson was in the building. But other than that, I just feel bad for in Seattle. So now you got some teams out there that's definitely going to be looking for the quarterback position. Jimmy Garoppolo, Jameis Winston, they're all average quarterbacks right there. But I think one of those teams are gonna be looking for a quarterback in the draft. I bet you and believe that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I think the Colts should trade for Matt Ryan personally because the Colts are completely set right now. They just need one more player, and that's the quarterback position. And it is Watson to the Browns. That is a trade that happened. 3 first-round picks. And I think it's a 3rd or
a 3rd and a 4th, I believe.
3rd and a 4th.
Yeah.
And a 3rd and a 4th. So that's a trade. You're good, Travis. You're good, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. But yeah, that's the trade. And then let's do our 5 biggest losers, and then just our overall free agency thoughts, and then we'll wrap it up. But 5 biggest losers.
Well, I thought Cleveland was a loser at first until they got Watson, because remember they released everybody. They released down to everybody to get this guy, and it paid off for them. The Saints, they're definitely losers. They lost Marcus Williams. Now they restructured some contracts for no reason to try to get Watson. Now they don't get nothing. They don't get nothing up out of the deal. I thought. I think. Fuck. So I said the Saints, they get nothing up out of that deal since they restructured a lot of contracts. I thought the Eagles should have made some more moves, but I thought Hassan Reddick was a pretty solid move. I thought the Chiefs are losers in this free agencies too. They lost a lot. They did lose Byron Pringle, who don't. They did get Justin Reed, but Justin Reed is a tier 2 type safety, has the potential to be a good safety. I think they should have did something to address the defensive side of the ball. They let go of Tyrann Mathieu.
They did add Juju though.
They did add Juju, but I'm not too, actually high on Juju as well. I'm the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons, another team who kind of gambled, but then again have nothing to show for. So like I say, I'm gonna leave those moves at that. But I think definitely the New Orleans Saints, and then they're in cap hell right about now. So again, the restructured contracts and don't come away with nothing at all. I thought that was kind of disappointing for them.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I would say for me, I would say Atlanta and the Saints for sure because they both tried to push for Watson. They didn't get him. They both restructured deals. I would say the Cowboys are one.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Cowboys. I was going to say them. I forgot about them. They let go of everybody down there. Everybody.
They lost Randy Gregory. They didn't get to re-sign Javon Curse. They've been working hard on to get like Javon Curse. They lost Amari Cooper. They lost Cedric Wilson. They lost a lot of guys.
A lot of players.
So the Cowboys are one. I would also have to throw the Steelers. I thought they did well. I don't think they're a loser. They got Miles Jack and a couple other guys. I would say the Titans. I didn't really like their free agency. They restructured or they re-signed Harold Landry, but they got rid of Julio, which I thought it was a good move because Julio was getting old.
Yep.
And another thing is like they have Ryan Tannehill still, and if they think they're gonna win a Super Bowl with Ryan Tannehill, they just can't do it because you have to have a top 10 quarterback in that conference.
Yep, you do. I mean, again, man, like I say, especially if Derrick Henry goes out again, you can't trust Ryan Tannehill to make plays for you. And he showed you he couldn't do it against the Cincinnati Bengals. So, again, it shows you how much he relies on Derrick Henry. It shows you how much he relies on Derrick Henry as well, man. When Derrick Henry is right, that's the kind of protector of Ryan Tannehill right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. He says we got good contracts on the guys we brought back. Guys, we were waiting after all these trades to see the market if it would die down. Hey, what's up, Mrs. Bird Gang? How are you doing?
What's good, Mrs. Bird Gang?
How are you? Hopefully you're doing good. And for me, one more team I'm gonna throw in there is it's hard. I might have to throw Seattle in there. I didn't really like what they did. They lost Russ. They lost DJ Reed, and they put not Jamal Adams. They put Quandre Diggs on a big deal. So
and I think I'm gonna go with another one too because I just thought about it. The Green Bay Packers losing Devontae Adams. But then you signed Alan Lazard, but again you lost Devontae Adams right there now, and I think they were working on the deal trying to get Valdez Scantling back as well. But like I said again, I think the Packers are gonna need 2 receivers. I think they're gonna they're gonna have to get 2 receivers in the draft. Probably at pick 22, they're gonna have to get a receiver off the board.
Treylon Burks and I would go for Treylon Burks and Drake London if I were them personally, or Jameson Williams.
Yep.
And then the last question we have here, and I don't know how I forgot about the Packers. That's a huge loser there.
Yep.
Major. So if the Packers fans want to talk about it, you always have my comment section there to type anything you want.
Easy B, where you at, man? Don't be hiding. Are you okay? I'm looking for you.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What?
I called him yesterday. Well, not called him, but I was talking to him yesterday, right?
What happened? Yeah.
And like he said he was fine, but like, and you know, he was trying to act off if he wasn't
he
fine,
was okay.
but you know he's not fine. Like he was dying in the inside, bro. Like, oh man, he just lost Devontae
Yeah,
Adams.
Max was pissed. Max was all the way pissed yesterday. He was
I
terrible.
seen that.
He was pissed.
Yeah, he made a video. He was ranting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was hilarious.
That boy Birdman said, another day that the Eagles ain't do shit.
Birdman was over there ranting in the
he was over that web when he was ranting that.
He was in the chat, the group chat, and he was in my chat earlier. He was like, "Man, I'm so mad we didn't get Deshaun Watson. Like, how he needs to be fired or some stuff like that. Like, oh my god, man! Like, how we didn't make one move where we would have to trade 3 first-round picks for one player, and he was mad. Like, come on, man. But damn, bro. They was really mad about that. Bro.
They was going at it last night, man. I kept looking back and forth. They was going at it last night.
I was just sitting back and watching. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Hey, what's up, Prince Productions? What's up, Beancom? What's up, Bobby?
Good, my boy Bobby? What's good?
What's up, man? Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. F you. Hey, what's up, Prince Productions?
Hey, Prince, you all right? I haven't seen you in a long time.
I haven't seen you in a minute, too, man. I mean, hey, you've been in hiding for a solid minute.
Yeah, you've been hiding.
Hey, man.
You've been like old Sava. You've been just hiding.
Good. F the Eagles. Yo, Bobby. He says F the Eagles, but Hit Squad says
what's good? Hit Squad, what's good, my guy?
What's up, Hit Squad? How are you, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Fletcher Cox back to the Eagles. Yep. Actually, what did you think about that, Dante?
Like I say, man, I heard rumors yesterday that he was coming back. They released him and then he was coming back. But at this point, man, like I say, I'm just trying to win, bro. You know, I tell everybody, I don't care about if Howard Roseman gets signed back in. I just want to win. I just want to improve this team, man. Like I say, I ain't been an Eagle fan long enough to know the hell about no damn Howard Roseman. So at this point, my attitude is the same as every day. I don't care. I just want this team to win, and I just want this team to improve.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you the 11 watching. Nate left earlier, so if it says Nate Show in the title and he's not here, don't mind that. He had to leave earlier.
Yeah.
But he was here. But yeah, man. By the way, go subscribe to Nate too. And go subscribe to Coach Dante. Appreciate you for coming on, man.
Always, man. Always. Anytime you need me or something like that, you just hit me up. I'm doing a lot of March Madness games. So, if you need me on a free day or something, just let me know something. Hit me up. I'll join in with you.
Yeah, man. He says chilling, fam. Glad y'all good, man. Prince Production says if these damn Giants don't make some damn moves, but I don't like the moves we did so far, though. It has been a crazy free agency Hit Squad. But I see we working on the offensive line, though. Coach Dante, Bobby asks if you want to come down on the show next week to talk some baseball.
Let's do it, Bobby. Let's do it. Give me the date and the time, and I'll make it happen, my guy. I'll make it happen. The date and the time, and I'll make it happen for you. Let's go. Let's do it.
Man. Hey, there's been a lot of news in baseball. My Dodgers just got Freddie Freeman. Really happy about that. Like, we just got Freddie Freeman. Like, oh my god, bro. If we don't win this year, bro, I might legitimately have another temper toucher. I'm like,
you might need to cry, man.
Come on, man. Like,
you might need to cry. Might need to cry. But at least you got the Dodgers. At least you ain't got to worry about the Dodgers not being competitive than the Lakers. Yeah. At least you ain't got to worry about the Dodgers not being competitive. Lakers ain't even competitive, playing competitive basketball.
Yes, we are, man. We're playing competitive basketball on the retirement home. What are you talking about? Yeah. You fellas excited for Jalen Hurts season part 2? Yeah, man, I am.
Like I said again, I don't know if Jalen Hurts is going to be the starting quarterback of the future. He still got some things he needs to work on, like his accuracy issues, his arm talent. I believe he got the arm strength. He just doesn't really have the arm talent as in the quarterback. But I believe he can work on that. And I'm like I said, I just want to wait to see what he can do in this offseason because I believe a lot of pressure is on him coming into this season. And when you look at that schedule, you may think it's an easy schedule, but any given Sunday, you know, like I said, any given Sunday. So we'll find out. I'm definitely excited to see what he's gonna do. I know what he got in his legs, but his arm is gonna be the difference. You got to prove that you can beat people in the arm and with your arm. And if you can't do that, hey, I guarantee you, hey, you won't be on it. You won't be on this team for so long, and you won't be able to solidify yourself as an elite quarterback in this league. Like most people, for the Eagles fans thinks he is, and try to make excuses, man. I'm not a big believer of making excuses for someone that plays inconsistent, that you don't know what you're gonna get out of him from game to game. Like, I don't like making excuses, man, about the receivers or stuff like that, not fighting for the ball. Obviously, we were good enough to make the playoffs with those wide receivers and stuff like that. So we just cannot. We just, like I said again, at the end of the day, the defense played good in some spurts, but we can't beat an elite quarterback. When it comes down to elite quarterback, we just cannot beat a very good quarterback. So that's what it all comes down to. That's why we were able to beat a lot of these teams because and fill up the scoreboard against a lot of these teams because we didn't play against a great quarterback. I mean, Trevor Siemian. We played him. We won. Trevor Siemian, good. The Saints couldn't score. Taylor Heineke was killing us for one half, but we adjusted to him. Then we played we played Brandon Allen, I believe, from the Washington football team, or whoever that quarterback was that just came off of the street. We played him. He was okay for the first half, but then again, he couldn't get in the end zone. But we played a lot of terrible quarterbacks. Teddy Bridgewater, we weren't scared of him at all. We played Jared Goff, we knew we was going to beat them. We played teams that we knew we were going to beat and that had average quarterback. But every good team that we played, they had great quarterbacks. We could never beat them. So, again, and the offense wasn't even that good against now one of those teams that we played. But except the Chiefs game probably. That we played. But other than that, man, I can't wait to see what Jalen Hurts gonna do. But again, I'm not gonna. I don't know if he's the quarterback of the future of this team, and I'm not gonna say, hey, he's the quarterback of the future. I don't know. My judge ruling.
You haven't seen. Yeah, you haven't seen enough to make a fair assessment on him yet. Is what you're just saying. Yeah. I get that.
Like I've seen enough to make an assessment right now.
Yeah,
that's what he is. He's an average quarterback right now.
All right,
but I haven't seen. I got to see him through a couple more years. Then you will know for sure he's not gonna be an elite quarterback or not. You'll know for sure.
I agree.
I'm waiting on the judge. I'm just waiting on, hey, can this guy be an elite quarterback? From year one, from year two, you had a full season. That it doesn't look like he's gonna be a realistic quarterback. I don't care how many yards he had. I don't care how many touchdowns he had on the ground. It's all about throwing that football when it matters the most. I don't care less about the legs and the touchdowns and stuff, what he can do with his legs. If you can't throw that football when it matters the most, then that doesn't matter. I don't care how good you are.
Exactly. And then Bobby says Red Sox still going to beat LA's ass this season.
Oh, shit.
Hell no, man. Y'all ain't beating us nowhere. Y'all ain't beating. Man, yo, we just got Freddie Freeman. Our shortstop is gonna be good. I'm still worried about some of our defense. But I think we're gonna be good for next year. Just in terms of like for the Dodgers. Watch Baker get traded, and our bullpen sucks. I hate our bullpen. I think we still need to upgrade on our bullpen. Watch Baker get traded to Philly. I hope to God that doesn't happen. Rock the Artist, what's up, man? He says receiver. A veteran receiver. I agree. Dodgers will choke again. The retirement home sucks, and the LA Kings right now look like the best team in LA because they've been playing good. Yeah, man. Dodgers are playing and they're down to the Brewers, bro. That's like spring training.
That's spring training. I don't think anybody cares about no spring
Yeah.
training.
No one cares about that. Real baseball is actually
That's like preseason. You just trying to
Right.
see who's good enough to be on this team. Really,
yeah.
you know,
And then B Hub says, bro, we got LVE back for 2 million guaranteed. That's crazy. Yeah, Landry to Philly. Are you serious?
hold on.
No, that's not true.
Hold on. Let me check. Let me see.
That's not true.
I haven't got no news on it.
I didn't get it. I didn't get a notification.
I didn't get no notification either, so I don't know if that's true. That's not true right now.
I didn't. That's not like. Are you saying Landry to Philly, or are you just making?
I think you just mentioned that. I think you just saying that a bit of that. I haven't got no news on it.
You scared my heart there for a second.
Oh, you would like Landry on Philly, huh?
Man, bro. Yo, you put my heart there, bro. I swear to God. Just a thought. Yeah, just a thought or consideration. I wouldn't mind that, but I could see it. But hey, man, appreciate you for coming on, Dante. We've been on here for an hour, about 30. I'm gonna end this live stream right here. Before we go, shout out your channel before we
Hey man, shout out to everybody in the chat that's rocking with my boy Big Play Slay, man. Y'all, let's get this guy monetized. Let's tell him to get up off his ass and let's get these watch hours. Let's get this work in. But like I say, shout out to everybody in the chat. Coach Dante on my channel. I do NCAA basketball.
March Madness
games. I'm doing all March Madness game all the way into the national championship. I'm gonna get some baseball in there. This season. A lot of baseball. So y'all, come check me out, man. So shout out to everybody, man, in the chat. Shout out to my guy Slave and Nate for bringing me on today.
BLSG says doesn't matter, bro. When you need the backups for your injured starters, and based on the way you're playing right now, they won't be great. Are you saying for spring training for baseball? I mean, that could be something, but I don't think spring training means so much. As Dante said, it's just preseason.
It's just like preseason. You're just trying to see who's going to make a cut, who's good enough to be on your roster. That's all.
Yeah. And then Luke says, "What's up, boys? What's up, Luke?
What's good, Luke?
You want DK? Hey, could see it. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream off right here. Subscribe to Coach Dante. Deshaun Watson is a member of the Cleveland Browns. I said Browns. 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 3 first-round picks, 2 conditional picks, a haul of picks. That team is gonna be amazing next year. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good night. Wherever you guys are at, peace. Yep. Ending it right now.